Hey, it's Drew. I'm about 6.5 weeks on T now. I just wanted to make an update video because I haven't had time to blog, and I probably won't anytime in the near future. I'm about 3 weeks out from the end of my first year in graduate school, which has been very intense, and not just in school, but overall in my life, and with a lot of positive changes lately going on. It's almost been euphoric how well uphill things have started to go after all this work that I've really put into changing my life for myself. But at 6.5 weeks on T, I am passing so much more than I used to. I had blood drawn earlier this week to get my T levels checked, and there were I was in the waiting room with another guy, and my legal name is overtly feminine, and when the nurses grabbed my chart and went to call me from the waiting room, they peeked their head out the door. They didn't see any females, and they got very confused. I did eventually get my blood drawn. They even blew out my vein for me. I mean, instances like that where it is so obvious that people don't even consider consider any other option is comforting for me, because I don't consider any other option. I'm just a guy, and yes, I'm a trans guy, but people that I don't know that, and that's not something I'm going to share with them unless I want to. But a couple changes that have become very pronounced is that my voice has dropped quite a bit. A lot of people have said something about it. Even people like my doctor, when we were discussing my T levels and as things were changing and what I had noticed and everything, she just commented that my voice has dropped quite a bit compared to pretty much getting no new hair, which I'm very much okay with. Like, I have no facial hair, and I'm going to stay clean shaven as long as I have something to do with it. But like, my leg hair, pretty much the same as I was about 2 weeks on T. There's not much change going on there. But my voice drop has been awesome. I teach, 20 students at a time, 3 times a week for 3 hours. I'm talking to people constantly, and to really hear myself, I speak up more in class now. I have a presentation to give next week, and it's not even crossing my mind that I have to give this presentation, and it's going to be awkward because I'm going to be ambiguous. That's not the way it is. That's not the way it is anymore. At least just as far as speaking goes, which is great. I don't mind talking on the phone as much. I kind of look forward to it sometimes, especially calling people that have known me, and I know that they will hear the voice change, and not even just the register of my voice, but I'm just so content with how hard I've worked, like I was saying, towards my transition and getting through this year in graduate school, and then it's really working out for me, which, hey, I'm so grateful. And then I've bulked up a lot on T. I know I have mentioned that before. I've gained like 10 pounds, and it's not in fat, which is great. I have been trying to work out, and I don't eat a lot of junk food. I don't eat out very often, except for Taco Bell at like 3 a.m. But that doesn't count. Nothing at 3 a.m. counts. Yeah, my T levels came back normal, so I'm just going to stay on the 50 milligrams a week, just the injection in my leg. But what I wanted to blog about was trans male vanity and the way that I see it, because, I'm a vain person. I had high self-esteem, and I still do overall, but when it comes to my body, I don't shy away from vanity, and the reason that I do this is because chest dysphoria is not an easy thing for me. That is the biggest thing from day one. The moment I was like, you know what, I'm going to confront my transition, I want to figure out what that would entail. I knew I wanted top surgery, and I still do, and I'm working on planning it for August, and doing things towards planning, getting my finances in order, getting support from my therapist, and figuring out how my insurance will work out has really helped me combat the chest dysphoria, but as other things come into play, like my voice dropping or my shoulders bulking up, or just like my body overall changing, my chest becomes something that I'm at odds with more and more. I've had a couple bad days recently where just like it was isolating and just disheartening to wake up and still have the same chest, and still have to put the binders on, and I'm looking forward to the summer so much. I'll be done with classes. I will just be able to do the research that I like, and I've got trips planned that I'm looking forward to, and just, it's the summer. Who doesn't like the summer in general? And I keep thinking about how hot it's gonna be. I wear 2 binders. That's what I do. And it's gonna be hot. So it's a tough balance. But it's something that I combat with vanity, and appreciating and absolutely adoring other parts of myself, other physical aspects, help with the chest dysphoria. That's how bad it is. That levels out to me saying, I can go outside today, I can go to work, I can see other people, I can look myself in the mirror when I say, hey, got pretty big that I can deal with. But it's chest dysphoria gets rough. I've heard a lot of people say that it gets worse on T, and I didn't believe it until it happened for me too. And so it's just kind of something where you see a lot of things come into line, and then you become more at odds with your chest. And especially like I'm a big-chested guy and just a big guy in general at 5 foot tall. So it's a lot to deal with. But yeah, that's about all I've got. Not to end on a sad note, but yeah, life's good and I'm staying busy and things are moving right along. But hey, T's been good, and this semester has gone pretty well for me. Don't think I'm missing anything, so I'll see you guys later.